Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Akwa Ibom State, distinguished Senator Akwa Ibom, PhD, the coordinator of the Office of the First Lady and your spouse, members of the National Assembly that are here, both serving and non-serving, Secretary to the State Government, Head of the Civil Service, the Executive Assistant and Chief Delivery Advisor to the Governor, members of the State Executive Council, all other senior government officials that are here, the Chairman of Ibom Ignite, the Chairman of the Central Planning Committee, Pastor Imobasi Jacob, the GM of Ibom-led Center, Mr. Mewa, captains of industries, and all our esteemed sponsors that have graciously sponsored this event, the Chairman of NAPTIP, South-South Zone, the Chairman of Algon, and all of the other chairmen that are here with us, we thank you for your presence, continuous support. Our fathers in faith, we thank you so much for backing this event. I'd like to thank the preacher, Reverend Dr. Amawo, who had graciously adjusted his program in Eket to deliver a word from Scripture before going. A man I love to listen to all the time. Permanent secretaries, heads of extra ministerial departments, the academia, our guest speakers, all of them. Please permit me to specially recognize a friend, someone who's been with the family for a long time. And as a young man, God has blessed him, Senior Special Assistant to the President on New Media. Otega, welcome, thank you. Thank you for remembering your friends and still keeping relationships. You know, when people get to this high level, it's not easy to continue keeping relationships. And thank you for coming all the way from Abuja to encourage our young people. All other invited guests that are here, ladies and gentlemen, I could speak from the heart about Ibom-led, but I don't want to be misunderstood. The other day I came to this center and I encouraged people, young people who came to, I think they are doing their training, told them about my simple life story. Of course, people just took it, weaved it around, and started saying the things they want. But you know, by now, it must have been clear to everybody that I've outgrown all of those nonsense. Because whatever people want to do, it doesn't shift my focus. I learned that long time ago. When things like this happen, you need honest people to tell you the honest truth. And even Paul the Apostle said, look, if I have to boast, let my boast be in the Lord. And he started counting that if you're talking about being a Jew, he himself is a Jew. Talked about this, he will tell you. And all of that was to help our young people. And today I'm here again. I'm happy to be here at this Ignite Conference. It's the 5th edition. The last time we had this conference was in 2023, just I think before the elections. And we had this conference. We couldn't hold it last year because everybody was busy. And this year, we are holding this conference. When this conference first held in 2017, we said to ourselves, everybody that will attend the conference will have to register digitally. People said, no, people will not come. That we are not used to it in this state. We have to mobilize. I said, this is not a conference for mobilization. This is a conference that people must deliberately want to come. I remember telling my son that we popularly call Prof, that this is what we are going to do. That the country is heading towards digitalization. In 2017, if I was told I'll run for governorship, I'll argue it because there was no sign. But you must know the things you believe in. So through the event open, people oversubscribed. Just register. That's how we started. And today I'm happy that we are here. And then, like the MD said, it was just a vision, a church vision, to encourage our young people. I was just tired of seeing young people have this sense of entitlement. Young people being angry with themselves that the world is owing them, that there's something they have to receive. And I said, look, young people in church, let us begin to work with you. Let us show you how we can get things done. I remember at some point, God gave me the grace to write a book, Creating Wealth Creation, God's Way. And we used that to encourage our young people. And like the pastor said, we now began to tell our own stories because we must be able to tell our story. I am a true Akwa Ibom brand. When you talk of an Akwa Ibom brand, see me standing here, you know? I returned back in 1995 from Lagos. I left a lucrative job. I was a group general manager, Commercial Services Division, Norman Holdings, on Obakran. Anyone who lived in Lagos back in the days that did not know Norman Holding in Ikeja must have to check again. We're doing well. But one morning, I got to the office. Something happened. And it wasn't the kind of thing I felt should have happened. I resigned. And felt we needed to start something. Because that was just it. The rest is now story. Came back to this town because I saw an opportunity. ExxonMobil then Mobil Producing, had existed in this town for God knows how long. And they had accommodation problem. No hotel, nothing. And so we said, why don't we put a hotel here? I spoke to them, and thank God for people. And that's why for me, anybody who judges me by being sentimental or tribalistic, you are getting it all wrong. Most people that God have used for me were not even from our state. All I got was a letter of intent from ExxonMobil. We were able to raise funding, and we started Royalty Hotels, 5 rooms. But God made the business to grow. At the time we started Royalty Hotels in 1995, I was 31 years old. And if you are pursuing something, you must face it. I just knew I had a family to feed, I had a church to manage. I'm not the kind of pastor that waits for members to give me money. That was not the kind of calling I had. Everybody had their own calling. So I don't blame anybody. I'm just saying my own calling. So I had to work hard. In that same compound in Eket, till this day, my house, the church, and my business stays around that 5,000 square meter of land. You will never see me in anything that doesn't concern me. I didn't go around looking for who to help me. I had business with my work and the banks. And thankfully, God raised people to help me. So we must come to a point where you know that if you believe in a thing, live for it. Avoid distractions. Don't listen to naysayers. People will say things. In fact, if they don't say anything against you, turn around and look back. You are not in the right direction. Every time they say things against you, go ahead. Let me say this to you, young folks. The same people that are saying you are not doing right today, when you get there, the same people will applaud you. Same very people. They never change. So when they say you are not doing well, let it be a tonic to prove to them that you are doing well. Not by responding to them, but by your actions. My boss, Deacon Udom Emmanuel, will say, you don't react, you respond. You don't react, you respond. And so sometimes you don't even listen. There are some papers I don't read. I'm not on Facebook. I'm not on anything that will distract me. People say these people have written, I just hear. Because every night when I wake up, sleep and wake up, my program and my itinerary is already set. Okay, right here. I don't leave the lodge. As a matter of fact, my secretary walked all through yesterday night. That's my daily itinerary. So where do I have time to listen to people? If you are not on this program, you are wasting your time today. And if I'm shaking your hands and you are telling me, don't forget, give me time. For those I respect, I tell them, if I tell you anything now, I'll deceive you. For those who say they will see me in the evening, I say, okay, come and see me now. You don't leave look, every day God gives to you is an opportunity. Somebody has died this morning, and you have it on a platter of gold. Why waste it? Why will everybody invite you? Oh, are you free tonight? Let's have a drink together. And you are free to go have a drink. Are you free tonight? Let's go to Ikorekpene. And you are free. Are you free you are always free. You are always free. And when I see young people, we are here doing something serious. As you step out now, there will be some other group. After Udom, Umaino. After Udom, Umaino. Umaino, 8 years. How does that impact your life? And so when we see some of these things, we talk about it, people misinterpret it. But that's the truth our young people need to hear. We can't continue like this and build a society that everyone will be happy. Sometimes we blame leaders. Well, I accept everything rises and falls around a leader. But honestly, we need to begin to look at followership too. Because a leader can have good intention. Followership will be a problem. So today, as you come to this conference, I beg you, don't waste this opportunity. In our days, we didn't have conferences. Government didn't give anything. We just struggle on your own. But we had this idea that we could help other people so that they don't go through what we have been through. Back in 1995, 1996, up to 2000, no bank will want to sponsor any project in Eket. And you go there, they will tell you you are green, you are green. You think they are commending you. What they are saying to you is that green field, they need a brown field. And you laugh, you think they've spoken well. What they are saying to you is that no good, they won't touch you. I remember a bank manager saying to me, how do we supervise a project in Eket and we are in Lagos? We don't have a branch there. So young people, I think you are blessed at this season to take small opportunities. Money is the last thing you need. God has brought all these speakers, young people like you. I wish they could tell you their age or when they started. And why we have done that this year is to say that if they can make it, let these people challenge you. Stop looking at faults. You will see plenty. In Akwa Ibom, please, let's stop majoring on minuses. Let's major on pluses. Everyone has a fault, except God did not create you. Don't keep magnifying faults. Oh, he didn't say this. He spoke the wrong English. His sentence was not correct. And you will make fear a titia. Is it what you need? Is it what you need? I told young people the other day, and I'm going to say it again, that all my children were trained abroad before I entered government. One guy put the picture of my last son who decided to stay with us in Uyo. And for certain reasons, I kept him back. Not because I couldn't send him to the US or anywhere to study, but because I felt that you, this one, I must keep you here until you show me sign that I can release you to go. My first daughter here entered the University of Oklahoma, age 17. And I wasn't taking any dime from government. Let me say it very proudly. If you think that's a boast, that's the truth. That's the truth. What was I saying and what am I saying to you? You can survive without government. You can. You can. Don't make it look as if, so look, he who goes are borrowing, goes are sorrowing. When people disappoint you, you see a man well-dressed, you see a woman well-dressed, you think it's good, eh? I wish the person can tell you that the dressing is packaging. Thank you. You don't know the problems the person is carrying. And so you go to beg the person doesn't have, you feel very angry with the person. Sometimes you begin to even say, you see, the truth is, I say this to you not as governor today. I like to talk to young people. Take your destiny in your hands. If God brings people to help you, it's because God has seen your efforts. Let me say this clearly. If you don't have a path, if you don't have a program, if you are not pursuing something, if 100 million naira is delivered to you today, you will not do anything with it. But if you have a path you are pursuing, and God raises help for you, you will channel that money immediately. It will be an answered prayer. So there's a need to plan. There's a need to be focused. Don't let people deceive you. Life is hard. It didn't start with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. When I was growing up as a child, my mom would give me 2 pence, 3 pence to go and buy milk. We'll say, we'll come back and say, Mommy, Mama, we didn't know Mommy then, Mama, milk is now 2 pence 50. Things are too hard in this country. 2 pence 50. So, hardness did not start today. It has always been there. But people have survived it. And may we be among those that will survive in Jesus' name. It takes hard work. It takes planning. It takes many nights of sacrifice. This, microwave kind of thing, we microwave everything. We want to make it now. It's not like that. Have you listened to the story of NSEC? Have you listened to any store? Have you listened to U&K? Have you asked them, how did you get here? Then they will tell you, do you know if they started with 1 wheelbarrow? Do you know how they started? Have you read the biography of people? Sometimes people say, well, it's good to want to be like anybody, but I want to be more like myself. I'll learn from people, but be like yourself. Because you don't know what they've gone through. So please, please, my dear young ones, take this seriously. It's an opportunity to give back to you knowledge. Knowledge. The keynote speaker, I'm not estimating, but I don't think that young man, no disrespect, is up to 50 years. But he now has 9 Mobile. That's a tea salad. For those of you who may not know 9 Mobile, that's the tea salad, right? It's transformed to 9 Mobile. He now acquires it. He's doing a lot. I've asked my commissioner for digital economy to talk with you so that we can do a digital tech week sometime. And I like when I see good things, I key into it quick. And Ortega is here. He was also talking on Tech Week the other time. Please, Akwa Ibom is ready. I'm ready. We have the people, and of course we also have the resources to invest in these young people. So please bring the knowledge, and we'll work with you. Don't just do it in Abuja. We are ready in Uyo. Akwa Ibom is ready. Thank you so much. So please, you talked about a lot of possibilities. And I was sitting down, my daughter was just squeezing my hands because she knows that there are lots of opportunities. That's why for me, it's a race for time. Even if you give someone 8 years, thank God that's where it is. But 8 years is not even enough. So we're talking of 4 years. And that's why I sit on my colleagues. We don't have time to waste. Because as a governor, you can be in office. You don't sit on your programs. You discover 3 months to live in office that you've not done anything. The bureaucracy of the office alone bogs you down. You minuted to this person. This person is not in the office. He has traveled for one conference and then locked the door. And then the file is there. And that's why digital economy is too important. Take the office with you. Respond to my email wherever you are. Let's get the job done. And people say I'm too hard. Money is hard. Money is hard. In fact, they call dollars hard currency. So we must be able to achieve. And I believe that in 4 years, we can plan, and we are planning. We are doing the best we can. Anywhere we see issues, we try to tackle it headlong. We've just declared an emergency in health, not because we don't have hospitals. In every local government area today, we have at least a primary health care, a model one. But we lack human capital. And it's not an Akwa Ibom problem. It's a Nigerian problem. So we've taken some measures. I think by next week I'm going to receive a brief of what we have to do to make the place conducive. But I can promise you, when we finish, I'm sure the brain drain will be coming now to Uyo because we are going to have personnel. We are building a medical village to put our medical practitioners. We'll give them, again, talking about cars, give them good cars. What are they going to look for? Is it not a good condition of service? Give them the good condition of service and bring them back home. And if they want to go and work abroad, it's still their choice. We're going to bring equipment. We're going to partner with international agencies. And when they look at the benefit analysis, and if they make 1 million naira elsewhere for argument, and they tax them 600,000 naira, and 400 is left, and they do 3, 4, 5 jobs, and can't sleep, and they are taxing them, and here we are not taxing too much, and they see the difference, then they will know it's better to stay here. If we still have to be sending them air ticket to visit home, with all the money they are making, then there's a problem. But we can make it here. We are prepared to create that economy. So our young people, let me close, to just beg you, take these things seriously. Opportunities like this were not there in the past. People struggled on their own. Struggled. And today, God has brought this to you. This is a business entrepreneurial development center. We have the Dakada Skill Acquisition Center. Together as a state, we have trained over 2,000 entrepreneurs. We've empowered them, and then they are doing well. We've partnered with BOI, so we gave them counterpart funding to make interest rate at a single interest rate for entrepreneurs. What are we not doing? But please, when you take this money, like the preacher said, don't go and sit down eating dog meat. It's a seed money. You have to multiply it. You have to multiply it. You must be ready to make the sacrifice. You know, for the people who want to be governor, it's good to be governor. What you see is the trappings of office. But ask the governors how many hours of sleep they get. First of all, begin to put your mind about the abuses alone. Somebody wakes up in the morning, cannot urinate. Instead of going to see a doctor, it's, oh, mine no. Somebody wakes up in the morning, something happens, or even kicks his leg because he didn't put things out of the way. Oh, this woman, no. You are the reason for every problem. That alone. You know? So please, young people, I believe this year's conference will challenge you. I'm already challenged. I wish I had enough time. I would have sat through all of this program because I get inspired. I get very inspired. I'm already inspired. There are things I'll pick up. But I know that we'll watch the tapes, we'll review the session, and then, again, I've said that we must create a library here because that was the original intent. Part of a digital library, we must create it so that young people can come like this and play back some of these programs. They can be encouraged, they can be challenged. This one we started, and I want to thank all of the people that have anchored this for us. The chairman, all members of the Central Planning Committee. Let me thank Prof for holding on to this, you know, and being able to still run around with the vision. But this is just one of those programs. What you must not forget is that this program started in 2017. It is not 2023 or 2024. It shows you the heart that God had given to us then to help our young people. So please, rather than joining to criticize and believing that money should come to you, reach out for it. Work hard for it. Showcase what you can do. People may not see it immediately, but one day, somebody will see it, that will mention it to somebody, that will mention to somebody, and help will reach you. Don't give up easily. Don't throw your hands and begin to blame the world. Since my mother gave birth to me, I've been suffering, and nobody is helping me. God will punish them. Punish you. When I was selling minerals in Ikeja, carrying it on my head, and going to the airport to sell and hawk for my mother, Where were you? You need to know what people have been through in life. And all of those things prepared them for where you see them today. It's your building block. It's your time to learn, to build. By the privilege God has given me today, I now realize that everything God put me through growing up was to prepare me for this job. Everything. Everywhere I served. So why can't we just be patient and run this race? Because thankfully, there is a government in place, all forms of palliatives are coming, and yet we are not taking advantage of it. How come we don't praise leaders when they are in office and doing well? But if I leave office today and visit this place again, oh, the man, it was our governor. The next governor, they will start abusing him. Why must we be a land that kills our prophets? You only wait for the man to leave office. Then they start telling you, it is how you see them, in Umay no get how you see them and Umay no okay, Umay no have fun. We are typical Africans. We like to praise a dead child. You know, an old woman whose child has died will always, anytime somebody else's child says something, man, this thing you are doing is not good, she will try to pretend as if she's crying. I don't blame you, I don't blame you. If my child was alive, probably would have been older than you. Why are you always referring to that dead one? Do you know if the child would have been an armed robber? So please, let's appreciate what we have. These 2 days, knowledge is about to be deposited. That knowledge is what will help you find a path. Get your jotter, correct a few things, re-strategize, renew your mind about certain things. I believe that if we do that, we pray, we work hard, you will appreciate the little things people can give to you. You will not, somebody said the other day, how can he give only 500,000, but even a toy one? How would he call me? You look at him, and you know 1 naira. 500,000 utoy one, uno seed, uno funpo. If you work hard, God will multiply it. But when you already begin to criticize, it means it's nothing. Some people get money. The salary you work 30 days to get, you say stipends. Do you know what stipends mean? They've not given me my stipends this month. What? Stipends? I don't collect stipends. Oh. I value whatever thing God brings my way. I sit down and plan. Our young people these days don't plan. Don't plan. They just believe that the money will keep coming. I do my planning. My kids know while they were in school. All of them give me their list. And we sit down to discuss it. Why do you need this? I remove it. You can't explain, I remove it. Why do you need this? I remove it. Yeah, because there are many. And I won't go and steal. So and I must look at it. So before they prepare their list, they wait. And then we sit down on the table there. Your own list, oh yeah. Then everybody have to go to school. So they know. And it's planning. But these days, somebody gives you 500,000 naira. You put it in your back pocket. That night, you are in Maitama. And before you know it, the thing is going. Then you come back again. It's not like that. Some people say, Akwa Ibom has money. Why can't he spend the money? Government has money now, but to remove it from the treasury is the problem. Because you'll be prepared to go and answer. You know, every governor that leaves office now, you pass through EFCC to go back. And when is that time? Nobody will come with you. Nobody, you go alone. So, you must check what you are approving. So that if EFCC call you tomorrow, because the same people are the ones that will petition that you chop money. Everybody's always chopping money. So please, let's plan, let's work. My commissioner for budget knows I have sat with them through budget sessions of this state for 1 week, item by item. So governors don't review budget. Well, I'm not that kind of governor. Everybody have their style. Don't use another person's style to judge me. I want to know what I'm putting in this budget. How did we put it so that I can tell you this we will do, this we will not do. When I came, I saw Commissioner for Works. They will put road, 50 million, and list all the roads in the world. Sir, 50 million, it doesn't mobilize. At the every moment, placeholder. What are you? And then the person that sees road of his village will go and celebrate. KSDK budget, 50 million. They will never build that road. There are roads that have been in this budget since 38 years ago. So why don't we tell the truth? This is the road. We do, even if it's one road, do it well. We are owing contractors everywhere because we didn't budget the right money for them. So they do and stop. It's because we don't plan. I take my job seriously. Seriously. You know why as I close? It's a privilege that God has given to me. And he will ask me, you have no right to leave this office and criticize the governor because people will ask you, what did you do? You don't have a right to call anybody a thief until you are given that office. You run and finish, and you didn't steal. And then when they say, you say, look, when I was in office, I did not steal. Why are you stealing? So it's easy to say thief, thief, thief. But please, I'm talking to you today. Don't mind what the press will say. I'm being very hard on you, and I hope you take it in a positive dimension. Let what we are doing here challenge you. When we go to play politics, we'll say politics, play. This is not a political meeting. This is a business meeting. We must say the truth. If you are not ready to work hard, you can get the money, come easy, go easy. Use the opportunity. Listen to what will be taught. Play it back again, play it back again, play it back again. When you see a few of them, you take their email address. Please don't ask them for money. Ask them, please, this thing, I'm trying to do it. Give me. They will be glad to help you. But if your reason for collecting their phone number is to tell them about money, I'm not sure they will respond to you again. Be hungry for something and show it. Make efforts, please. And I know that as a government, even if we are not able to reach everybody, somehow God will make a way for you. And that's the truth. And this government is working hard. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. We are giving our all. We make mistakes, and it's not that we are infallible. But God sees the heart. He knows. So young people, you're welcome to Ignite. I pray that testimonies will come out of here as others, so that by the time we come next year, God keeping us alive, we'll be able to see testimonies, harvest of those seeds that will drop into your hands. Let me thank all those who have supported us. Thank you so much, all our sponsors, and we truly appreciate. You know, you can take this as a corporate social responsibility, and you can get a rebate on tax because it's a CRS. You can get your tax rebate on corporate social responsibilities. I'm sure your accountant will tell you that. So please invest some more and get more tax rebates. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you. The facilitators to please come for a group photograph with His Excellency here. The Deputy Governor, Coordinator Office of the First Lady to join the first set of photographs. After that, we'll have another one with all members of the Central Planning Committee, and that should be it. Please let me use this moment to make a few announcements. Immediately after this, His Excellency would have to be excused, but this was just the opening ceremonies. The real learning begins immediately after. So please, as His Excellency leaves after the opening ceremonies, all of us are expected to sit intact for the real learning. All of the facilitators will be here to pour out all that they have come with to enrich our minds as we go out to impact our world. And please let me also announce that immediately after this, the facilitators and those with the VIP tickets will be going out for lunch at the cafeteria, Ibom-led cafeteria, and all other participants will remain in this auditorium and will also receive their lunch packs. And of course, that would also be the moment where you network amongst yourselves. But this is the first. Members of the Central Planning Committee with the chairman, please be on standby. That will be the next and last photograph. Good. All right, please, thank you to the facilitators. You can return to your seats. CPC members, please come. Please come. That's the last. And we'll take the national anthem and close the opening ceremonies. But let me emphasize that the event is just beginning. The real learning is just getting started. Please sit in to listen to all the great facilitators. Obianu Juchenna, Kwarawa James, Edith, Mr. George Niabasi, William Zawana, Imelwa, Professor Inoide Musoro, Stephanie, and all the other facilitators who are ready to pour out their minds and all they know into us. Please, we'll take the anthem on the stage immediately after this group photograph, so the brass band be on standby. Thank you very much. This other band. Your Excellency, please, to end the opening ceremonies, we'll take the national anthem. The anthem, please. Thank you very much. This is the networking.